Hi, my name is Megan Merritt, and I'm the Associate Executive Director at the Corpening Memorial YMCA, which is in a small town called Marion, North Carolina. And we have had a lot of success over the past couple years implementing the YMCA's diabetes prevention program and reaching a low-income rural population. Those individuals are typically at highest risk of developing type 2 diabetes. They're overweight and very inactive, and we have a huge prevalence of type 2 diabetes in this region, and so we wanted to make sure that we could reach the population that needed this program the most. So we did a few changes upon the first initial months of delivery of this program, and we believe that the changes that we made have made a huge impact in our ability to reach the population that needs it. Some of those changes that we made include making it more visual in the classroom. A lot of this curriculum is written and based on paper and pencil, and we tried to create a much better classroom dynamic by bringing in a lot more visual aids, and I think that we've learned a lot of lessons from doing that helped us reach a population that are primarily visual learners. We also implemented an intake process at the beginning, which allowed us to sit down with every participant individually before they start the program and have a face-to-face conversation about program outcomes and expectations, our attendance policies, that sort of thing, that really helped lay the groundwork for strong communication with this population before they even enrolled. The only way that we could really do that was by implementing a full-time staff model. And by that I mean that we have a full-time diabetes prevention coordinator that not only meets with all of these participants before they enroll in the program, they do heavy administrative and process all of their paperwork before they start the program, and they teach about 8 classes per calendar year. So usually there's 3 to 4 classes in that core 16 sessions at a time. And that seems to work really well. Not only does it provide one person to really communicate with directly about the program at each location, but it also really helps streamline if these low-income participants have questions or they need some level of additional support. That full-time staff person is there on site, and they can schedule a time to come by and ask their questions or see that person, rather than it being a part-time coach who may or may not be at the facility when they have a question or are able to stop by. So that has really helped us get this program off the ground and be able to target that population. That of course wasn't possible without heavy grant funding. We were able to offset a lot of our startup costs with some grant funds targeted towards technology, computers, laptops, phones, that sort of thing, that made that possible. But I believe that it is sustainable, and so our plan is to continue marketing the program the way that we are and use the full-time staffing structure to help support that. So we would love to share this information with Ys across the country who are trying to deliver this program and reach the individuals that need it the most. We believe we found a successful way to do that, and would just like to share our story. Thank you for your consideration.